"You made me a mother," says Elise to her eldest child Ryan, who's being treated for leukaemia, but he's also her husband Dane's firstborn, and it doesn't seem to have made him much of a father. A Family Man was originally titled A Headhunter's Calling, which I prefer because I love a good pun. Headhunter Dane Jensen is permanently calling, sweet-talking his way to the highly qualified people he wants to place, whether they want to change jobs or not. But his family life is collapsing, and when Ryan falls dangerously ill, this, combined with a competition in the office between Dane and arch-rival Lynn, forces him to reevaluate his priorities. It takes him bloody ages, though, and he's still brokering deals when he should be building bridges. This sounds like familiar territory, and it is very cliched in parts, but it's also very touching, mainly because of a first-rate cast, Gerard Butler, Gretchen Mol, Willem Dafoe and Manfred Molina, and also because of a script which, when it isn't cloying, is surprisingly moving and funny. The humour between Dane and Elise realistically descends into bickering a lot of the time. One minute they're laughing over his negotiated monthly blowjob, and the next she's being told she's not adventurous enough in the bedroom. We never find out what she's negotiated for herself sex-wise, although she probably looks at his constantly buzzing phone with something like longing as he's away from the house so often. The competition between Lynn and Dane isn't really followed through properly, which is a shame because it could have been a much-needed counterweight to the emotional journey Dane goes through in his family life, and there are too many rather obvious parallels between the subplot and the main story. But Gretchen Mol is wonderful as Elise, a woman who's given up 10 years of her life to stay at home with her children, only to have it thrown back in her face by her husband along with her apparent unemployability. And Butler is very good as a man who's under huge pressure to continue to provide for his family, who then complain he's never there. This isn't a new story, but it's familiar to many families, and the performances are so good and so touching that it really is relatable to a lot of people.